Yo, what when this is Dancehall Kid representing for Chamvary. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. I watch Chamvary. You are the queen of the radio. Satamba wakwati napota. Ndiwe unopisa pastirio. Wakachikadira pa POWERFM. Kana uli on the terror with the friends them. Aongambo vunuka. Avangambo kukona. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa.
This is Center Stage with the latest and the hottest issues with Chamvary, brought to you by NMB Bank. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
Dancehall Kid. Yo, what when this is Dancehall Kid representing for Chamvary. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. I watch Chamvary. You are the queen of the radio. Satamba wakwati napota. Ndiwe unopisa pastirio. Wakachikadira pa POWERFM. Kana uli on the terror with the friends them. Aongambo vunuka. Avangambo kukona. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa. Holland Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holland Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa.
Lunchtime radio.
Denu kansiya ndisinaka nache kubika udonditese.
Aye wanjogara njikonezwa ndo zvandisingadesha sha kuno mbofunga ndajikere sha. Ndiri busy sha. I'm busy.
Sara wakadaro had to step on the narrow. Sanda kizaro moyo bata chiparo. Achone mumwe anoko na kutesa ndaita. Waiti kusara andi undapaya wanaita. Moyo wangu ndo chikurubi chako. Minding my grace in the way. Nonsense roja kede. Shokoriri munzeve kunge chizombi wende. Handi chakuda inenda buda. Excuse my language. Best way to put this. Baby urimboko last. Iwe urimboko last. kuna kuita sandaita waiti kuzara ndi undabaya wanaita moyo wangu ndo chikurubi chako mind my crazy in the way nonsense roja kede shokoriri munzeve kunge chizombi wende hande chakuda nenda buda excuse my language best way to put this baby urimbokura bambi urimbokura last excuse my language best way to put this baby urimbokura bambi urimbokura last excuse my language best way to put this baby urimbokura bambi urimbokura last excuse my language best way to put this baby urimbokura bambi urimbokura last Allanah happy
All hits, all day, all night.
Nawe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro shale kuona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo nawe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro shale kuona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Karapano asante Wotoni chene sasa Maria Musande Izuwa redu kunge pasta ne sandori close dinopora kunge babati fante Kuti ugare uribore ganishande Everyday tweta trouser ne bande Baita link up ne team ande Chauno ita zindo ita ngikutande Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shala kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shala kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Usachkenda mohana basa ex young Zana na mo temporary kunge make up Mufaro doda kuti wite mu face funk Uyu marry me ndoda ugare mu life mang Uriposo moyo wangu pangu pangu Ndotomboka ngano sana WhatsApp Matamuziko ndomuza kuti shut up Ndinewe so sinu jese light up Nawe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shale kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Nawe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shale kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Karapano asante Wotoni chene sasa Maria Musande Izuwa redu kunge pasta ne sandori close dinopora kunge babati fante Kuti ugare uribore ganishande Everyday tweta trouser ne bande Baita link up ne team ande Chauno ita zindo ita ngikutande Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shala kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shala kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Usachkenda mohana basa ex young Zana na mo temporary kunge make up Mufaro doda kuti wite mu face funk Uyu marry me ndoda ugare mu life mang Uriposo moyo wangu pangu pangu Ndotomboka ngano sana WhatsApp Matamuziko ndomuza kuti shut up Ndinewe so sinu jese light up Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shale kumona tutoro na muchacho anikusi endo tona mirapo Naiwe mufaro sadaro kurola kudaro Shale kumona tutoro na muchacho
22 minutes past 2 o'clock our time right now, and welcome to Center Stage, another exciting edition of the program, the second one for 2022, and it's proudly sponsored by NMB Bank. And in the studio each week we get to get a trending personality, a popular personality, a public figure into the studio, and this afternoon we have a fast rising star with an amazing voice. Her name is Allanah. But before we get into a conversation with Allanah, remember I said this is brought to us by NMB NMB Bank. And I got some good news for you. So NMB Bank is in partnership with Mama Money Transfers, and you can instantly receive forex remittances from family and friends from South Africa in USD cash. It's hassle-free, safe and secure cash collection through Mama Money at any of the following NMB Bank branches countrywide. To simply collect, visit any of our branches with your Mama Money reference number as well as your ID. So you at the cash picker points in Harare, you can go to Joiner City, Avondale, Southerton, Borodale, Masasa, and Excellence Center. These are NMB Bank branches. You can also go to the NMB MTA and DSTV Center, which is Corner First Street and Kwame Nkrumah Avenue. So other NMB Bank branches across the country, including Blawayo, Gweru, Mutare, Mashingo, Chinoi, as well as Bindura. Our opening times are from Monday to Friday between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. On Saturdays, it's from 8 a.m. until 11:30. So for the NMB MTA Center, the opening times on Saturdays are 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and we're also open on the holidays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Collect your money through NMB Bank, no queues, and change is no issue. USD cash is guaranteed, and of course, new clean notes are assured because cash is paid out as you want. So come through to NMB Bank, making receiving your money very, very easy, and also making our lives easier right here on the show by sponsoring this program, which is Center Stage. Good afternoon, Allanah.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Oh my gosh, listen to that voice. Your voice is so much different in person than it is when you sing. Like, I would expect you to have the soft-spoken, hi, Chamvary, how are you?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Are people ever surprised by your voice when you speak to them, when you meet them in person?
Yes, and I always tell them, listen to Beyonce when she's speaking.
It's so different.
Yeah, it's so different.
So I'm not the only person who thinks that Allanah will probably be soft-spoken.
No.
All right, I just want to fix Alannah's microphone. Just hang on a second. Okay, I'm sure we can hear you a lot better now. So, Miss Allanah, I found it very surprising when I was sorting out the paperwork to get you into the studio, and you told me your name is Tiny Nyaradzo.
Yes.
Saka Allanah, how feather? From where? Why Allanah?
Allanah ndango batanza mazita my favorite artists. There's Allanah from Jamaica and Rihanna, and I came out with Allanah.
Okay. See you in life. I'm also a Rihanna fan, so I'll be Charana. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so you're big Allanah fan. Really? Rihanna fan.
Yeah.
And Rihanna doesn't sing reggae, because we've seen you gravitate towards and market yourself as a reggae artist when you started out. So what is it about Rihanna that you gravitate towards or you find yourself being inspired by?
She's cool. She's just down to earth, and she doesn't have so much drama going on. She's a businesswoman. You see? So I like her, and I'm just following her footsteps. No drama, no tunyanya. Yeah, here and there, everyone has got things going on. Actually, what do you call them? Those
scandals.
Reporters are the ones who talk,
paparazzis,
But then Rihanna is just it's not just me. She's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain her, because she's a lot. She's different from so many artists. And also, mind you, Rihanna sings reggae sometimes. Her music, reggae sometimes.
She did promise us that she was going to give us a reggae album that we've been waiting for forever.
Yeah.
And then Allanah, what is it about Allanah that you like?
Okay, Allanah has got a sweet voice. And do you know Zama kuda kushika pari? You understand? And I just like her music. She sings something meaningful. She's not always kunguimba.
When she sings about love, she gonna make you cry.
Yeah. When she sings about gospel, you go straight to namata. So her voice is something else. It's like an angel's voice. I like it.
All right, and when one thing that you said, you spoke about Nyama scandals and trying to be clean. And I was doing some digging because I'm famous for digging.
Okay.
I was doing some digging and I was looking and I didn't find anything worthwhile, like scandalous about you, which is, well, kudos to you. But what is it about keeping yourself clean that you decided on? What kind of image did you decide on portraying when you were deciding to come out and when you guys and your management sat down about the kind of artist and the kind of persona that you want Allanah to be?
Okay. We decided that my life, my private life, like my
Like
issues, tiny, actually, tiny, Nyaradzo Machvenyika and Allanah are two different people. Two different. Allanah is Allanah work, then Tiny is Tiny at home. So I just decided that my private life should stay private, and then life ya Allanah and the music is what you get, is what you know. It's what people, my fans, and and then in also, I'm not perfect. I'll not say I'm perfect. I'm not. Dinazo zangu, but I try so hard.
You only give as much as you feel like should be necessary.
Yes.
For your fans to understand you, but
Yes.
not too much for people to feel like they're entitled to know about you.
Yes. It's just like Gafa.
Thank you, D.
Yes.
Funny enough, I was
Don't fire foot.
all right. And nobody knows much about his life
You
except
see.
what he gives us.
Yes. That's what I try to do.
Okay.
Yes.
And one thing people may not know about you is your background before you became a singer. Who were you professionally, or what were you doing professionally before you became the Allanah that we know today?
Tiny, right? I went to school and
What do you mean zvakangoita zvakaita?
like atinonyatsopasa kusvika paidiwa nevabereki vedu.
Okay.
You understand? But then it's because I always concentrated on music ever since ndiri mwana mudiki. So but you know, kuti ungotanga neungoenda music industry, you know, vabereki vedu and the families that we come from havadi izvozvo. Most families vangofunga kuti wakuda kuita zvinhu zvisina basa. You understand?
Zvemagitari
hazvibhadhari hazvina order zvinoitwa navanhu vasina kunyatsokwana.
Zviromberombe.
Yes.
They say that.
So then I decided kuenda kuita zvekuruka musoro, because kuruka musoro I didn't go to school, but pamba pedu patakakura vana mama vangu and their sisters vaita zvekuruka musoro, saka taiona nemaziso. Actually everyone kumba kwedu anogona kuruka musoro. So ndatanga kuita zvekuruka musoro. I went to South Africa, started working there chiruka musoro. And then nandazoona kuti anchazvida, I came back to Zimbabwe. And ndangotanga kungoita zvekuruka musoro.
And so you were, from what I heard, anzi Tiny and anoruka shem, and anoruka zvinenge zvakanaka. Is that true or is it like, because you're frowning?
I mean, I used to. Do you know, like, when I started kuruka musoro, ndaitoruka nechidwa. But nowadays manje, nkanchida kuruka Chamvary, ndokudedza ndega.
Not kuti ndikukumbire.
Koto tunoya usonditi ndiruko musoro. I mean, ndinototanga kutonzwa nungo ndisandatomba bati. Saka kana munhu nchida muruka, ndotokudedza ndega kuti uya kunondiruke musoro. And then ndokuruka zvaishuwa uchipera. But ukandimanikidza ndokuruka 5 days, especially kana ari ma1-1.
I can't stand that at all. That's why I don't get the braids, because I don't have the patience. Okay, so you came back from South Africa. You came to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
So where did the music connect now? Because obviously, wakaita je music, waifara music, you said yourself, that's how the schoolwork started to suffer, and you didn't pass as well as your parents expected you.
Yes.
So you've come back. Just to connect up manje passion and the current job.
That's how to connect. There's another journey that I went into. I got married. That's a journey actually.
How old were you when you got married?
20.
Okay.
I stayed with my ex-husband for 2 years.
So you were with him when you went to South Africa, or was he the reason that you?
No, I came
back?
back and then we met and then we started staying together.
Okay,
so, my first day is very fire. You know, my first day is very fire. Kids, but then things started to fall apart.
How?
Along the way, like we started. how do I say it? That's why I say my personal life I don't usually like to talk about it. But anyway, he started doing drugs, hard drugs. And then he would sometimes beat me, sometimes
fight,
yeah, and all. And then when we walked, if he gets money, the money is his. I mean, like, my ex would count his penny to the last, and put it pawuri.
So he sees
go to bed.
He would see being a provider.
Yeah, he never provided, and he was. And then iwo ukayenda unoto ukachaga, like I started selling ndaenda umbare, then chiwoda tumabero tuya tuyembe and then ndichitengesa marine, but I told otojga. Even I went to my sister's place. My sister onobika chikafu vanhu vobvati, like I have my best friend Mwanonzi Vongai. Shout out to you, babe. Vongai, I met her ari my little sister kwa karurwa. And my guru, like my brothers. So ndaenda kuya and then Vongai aibika over to square, cause kumba kune kusina chino do square ndagara na Vongai tichitaura nyaya. And then I have another friend I saw Uyanonzi Lindiwe. And then tai vauya pai togara vo bika chikafu Vongai tojika, majigiro acho kuti unojika zvezvo kuti ndibva ndaguta nekusvika manheru. Vongai ovati chimbomira kuenda obva bika manheru chikafu obva timira ndikupakuri ndotaiwa chiisai mulunchbox ndiende kumba kwadoka. Ndosvika kuya nelunchbox aitodyawo that lunchbox. Sadza iroro ndabva naro kumaraini aitorida.
Wow, iye achitozoti mumba hamuna chikafu.
Yes, aitorida sadza iroro. Kwakune ma 10 cents aya muno muZimbabwe aya iwayo ma 10 cents. If he gets his 10 cents aitotseda utenga ake fodya panoti tenge maveg, because inotenga maveg yaitenga maveg.
So in a nutshell, it was not a very good experience the first time around.
Yeah,
being married.
It wasn't.
And it was so you going through all of this, through this experience, at what point did you decide to leave? Did the music also come in? Was it during this marriage or was it after you left?
No, previously ndisandaenda ku SA I met Everlast ku church, raw music Everlast. So tatanga kuenda tese ku studio. I did hip hop na Caspido na UB Blacks, yeah, na Bristbada. We started doing hip hop and Zimboy, shout out to you. Taitoita hip hop tichitoenda tichinoita hip hop chichi machangamire events and all. So then ndabva ndazoenda ku SA because zvasiri kubhadhara, and then ndateka ndendo SA ndatanga kuita zvechi zvokuruka musoro ndadzoka ndarorwa, and then ndada ku venture back into music because my ex-husband is actually also a DJ.
Okay.
Yeah. So then ndada ku venture into music again, but then he was like no, akuna izvozvo. And then vandatongogara ndaingoimba kuchechi, see, ndodzoko kumba chingogaro voice rangu ndingori pamba ndingoita semukadzi.
But did you write any music during that time?
Yeah, I did, but then I'm not a writer. I'll say it again, I always say it, I am not a writer, I am a vocalist. So ndainyorawo zvangu zvoropo, unoziva kana une zvokuitika, like kana paine zvokungokubaya kana zvingokukanganisa. There are so many things so sometimes I would write it down.
And then, so you were there in the marriage. After 2 years, you left the marriage. Is this when you decided, now that I'm no longer married, I'm no longer under this guy's authority, I can now find my path and find my feet?
Yes.
And how did you do that?
I went back to Everlast. Since taipinda church tese, we started going back to studio tese tichiyimba, and then there's a rhythm rakaitwa ku raw music. So many artists there vakapinda pa rhythm. So then ininda kavanda Everlast akanikumbira kati dauti uise ma backing vocals for so many artists, for artists vari pa rhythm area. Ndandaita ma backing vocalist. You know what, kana Mwari vangoti this is your time, Trust me, it's your time. Before, I used to go to studio, the same studio, same house. Papa Lodza was there. You would actually get into the studio. Vongo tuono tiri mongo ngano ngota. Ngoti ndep photo buda otoenda kana Twitter so nda kuita ne artist avo photo buda oenda. But then this time he came into the studio because it was theirs, and then he started listening. But over there, Allanah, do you wait my begging? They said, "Kati shwans kwingon shono to gona kuimba." Easy. And you wanted don't go.
But all along why garochende koko, but you never met him.
No, I met him by Topida.
But he never gave you that.
Yeah, taitongo morisana over tongo budo over yenda. See. So then danda vavatondi train song ya waimba cause ndakazo record our young song. Vavatoshani, I think you should do another one. And then he found the writer for a song ya nyoro and then danda pinda parade. So then vavasoti I want to do reggae. Dakudzokera kuita reggae ni my live reggae shows. Are you interested in that? Yeah. Saka I was supposed to do it. The ita backing vocalist popped in because popped in was there, and then vatambo ita, but then davandazo tanga kuita in popped in as a mover.
All right. So that's how you ended up getting back into the music.
Yes.
You got linked up with both Papa Lodza,
Yes.
and then he started pushing you to perform, sending you out to perform for the live shows
Yes.
at the reggae joint.
Yes.
So now you are an artist that decided anga jera upinda studio, you'd be a backing vocalist, you do your thing in the studio, but now wakumira pamberi pe vanhu. Wajera hakukumira pamberi pe vanhu kuchurch, but you're a group. Now wakumira ndiwe the lead singer.
Yes.
What kind of pressure did that give you? What kind of pressure did you feel?
So much pressure, like my first days I would sing that utasa pascal on that over Ramasiso because I was shaking, nervous. Per stage uchimomira kumira uvotanga kuimbira vantu. My first days, let me tell you what, my first days we're gonna kuimbira vanhu 4 kana 5 at the joint. But pashikazotanga manje kura zvaidinakidza ndansingavhunduki vanhu pangwari vashoma. But then pavakazotanga kuwanda manje I would close my eyes and sing. Ndakavhara maziso ndikangopedzawo ndofana ndatogara, and then kana kutaura chaiko
Waisataura nevanhu.
Ndisingatauri nevanhu.
So confidence, how did you end up building how did you manage to build up your confidence?
I started watching my live evamwe. Did you wonder how they do it and all? But then unozongoona wega uti but this is my job, I have to deliver. This is what's paying me. I have to do it. And then confidence where neku ramba nchigaidwawo na papa chindudza kuti ita so. And then my band vachiuyawo voti Allanah sha unofana kumbeta uchitaura. Boys nechita chitombo pusha ogara moti Allanah ita so. Sha usikona zvakunakidza. And then nekujairirawo.
That's how you became.
That's how I became.
I saw you perform at a corporate function in December. That's when I realized, oh my word, this girl can sing. It's not just voice ripper song. Like you're a good live performer. So how often do you rehearse? How often do you practice for these live shows?
Now since the COVID, I think that I practice like a shoma. I only do my vocal practice at home, just up on the apple panela daughter. I think I should do it, but naturally it all comes out naturally.
When you're telling your story, you also hint. It sounds like you're saying that you are or were a very shy person back in the day. Was this true?
No.
You're not a shy person, which is what my next question is. I read somewhere that you would sometimes find yourself fighting other people for mocking your hustle. Were you an aggressive person? Are you an aggressive person? You said you're not a shy person. So what kind of a person, how do you describe Tiny and Allanah?
Tiny kangwarisa.
She's a hustler.
Like, even kuchikoro, very talkative. Tiny is a very talkative person. And in dotaura shoti even kumba chako vanongara chingoti muchacha avanotaura. Saka fighting and all, ndaizopushko up on up, like unoziva vanhu vakaramba vachingokujairira and all. Unopedzisira ungoti guys zvakwana.
No, didn't you? But you're very tiny. Like you're literally like your name. You're tiny.
I know. pane pamwe pekuti vanhu vanozokujairirawo.
Yes, exactly.
Pane pamwe pekuti unongo chingonyarara and then uzoona kuti yesu zvandiri kutosiya vanhu tambo yavo ichitoreba.
Ndingemboigura tambo ndimboibvuta
muswe unombogurwa. That's how it is in life. But anyway, it's zvakudhara.
Very peaceful.
And I don't fight.
You said that you don't write. You're not a writer. You're a vocalist.
Yes.
So the songs that you sing, who writes them?
Different artists out there.
They write for you?
Yes, they write for me. There's a song, Down, it was written by Delroy, HAD. Big up to you. My songs are one.
So
actually, Ricky Fire to Monero in my song. Big up to you. And then there's Doze. Is also an underground artist and only Nyorama songs.
For those that have seen you performing live, you perform covers a lot more.
Yes.
Why do you perform covers a lot more, yet you've got songs in your discography?
When I'm performing, I do reggae. So people, it's more like reminding people. Kune my songs akadai. But then I'll just sing them my own way out of my covers. You see, like, I don't know, it's just a way it can go fungao.
But as an artist,
my management.
As an artist, how are people going to get to know your songs, that your range, your versatility, if you're always performing other people's songs as opposed to performing your own songs? How are we going to know?
Trust me, when I say kuyimba my songs, like our song, my songs, it's just a way you could remind that I can. It's like at this moment I'm more focused on covers because it's what's paying me.
Okay,
I think you get
while
it now.
You are getting paid.
Yes.
Is your audience growing? Are you managing to grow your brand so you get the respect as the artist that you are, the talented artist that you are? Because are you going to be okay if the Allanah story, God forbid, ends and we only know you as Allanah, the cover artist? Because all of these role models that you have, all of these talented artists, Rihanna, Winky D, Elaine, they're known for singing their songs. Granted, they don't write their own songs, all of them.
Yes.
I don't know about Winky D, but Rihanna, so, but she's known for when she has a concert, she performs her song. She's not going to perform Beyonce's
I do perform my songs.
Yeah, but she's
growing. Then people, it's more like when I started doing covers, I wanted audience, and now I have my audience. Ndinawo vangu vanoteerera yangu music utoti vanotondibvunza kuti naiwe usati wareleasa kochichikuitika. It's not everyone who likes your music,
right?
It's not everybody who likes you, even iwe uri Chamvary. You see, so then inini kwandiri ndinongoti kune vanondiziva nemusic yangu, kune vanoziva kuti inini ndine yangu music and all, and then kozoita vanoziva macovers vanoda kungo because munhu unoziva zvauda kuziva pamusoro pemunhu, you know that. Ukatsvaga information about you, about me, unongoziva kusvika pawagumira ipapo.
All right.
But then if you dig deeper, unowana zvimwe.
Okay.
You understand?
So let's talk about the biggest collaboration that you have done, which is That Ray is a man. This collaboration was so big that this video is even on YouTube. There was so much controversy about it. The question is, we do know the history of how this. I had popped him in the studio. We spoke about how this collaboration came about, but the question that I want to ask is, with all this noise surrounding the song, are you getting paid for the song? Are you getting royalties, or it was an agreement feature but apana chelete from it?
I think I'm not the right person to answer that.
Who would be the right person?
Papa Lozo would be. That's not me.
But at the end of the month, go. That song no, at the end
my
of the sales,
day,
my downloads, what's going on?
You know what, Ka? Us as the Allanah brand, we just decided to just leave Fadzam Tengi online and
as it is.
We don't know what's happening. I don't know. And the last time I talked to Papa Loza, he doesn't even know. So I think we should follow up
and get your money.
Papa Loza, I think we should follow up.
All right.
Anyway, I just thank God to that's what matters to me. The money,
but do you feel
gratitude is a
pressure?
must.
Do you feel pressure because of the song was such a hit that people do you feel pressure that people expect more from you or expect a certain standard from you because of that song?
Yes, I do. People expect me to release more records, even though in Insa artist I don't think I should release a song. And then people expect me to be Allanah. Allanah.
Allanah Fadzamtengi type of Allanah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not even that. Do you know what, Ga? I even get into a salon, get my nails done, and salon more fire ndakutozobuda ndo panozonzi nemunhu mama muziva here ndiye Allanah wefadzamtengi vanoziva dzoka, but then that's just me.
All right. Recently you said, well, it was announced that Miss Allanah got engaged. Yes girl, we see the ring. Someone who when you got out of your marriage, from your experience, did you ever see yourself willing to get married again?
No.
So what managed to convince you to decide, yes, maybe I can do this again?
God's sake. Okay. Right now, ndikatanga kutaura marriage kumba, like when we start talking about the preps and all, vanozotanga kuti Allanah, ndiwe naiwe tai ndiwe uda kurorwa panakabuda marriage, guys. I would tell everyone I vowed never to get married again. Cause zvandakasangana nazvo zvairwadza, but then ndaitoudza vanhu kuti
okay, let's come back to this one. What managed to convince you that you can do this again?
Love.
Love is what made you. But love, I'm sure even your ex loved you, but why this love is different?
It's different. I mean, anonditerera. No, it's not about kutonga.
I'm just kidding. I'm messing.
Nongoziya kuti munhu anongokuita put first before anything else. Like, he supports me music mangu, like I don't know what to say.
All right,
I just love him.
You just get along like that.
We just get along like.
And does he understand the kind of person you're trying to be with your music? Is he supportive?
Yes.
Do
you know, sometimes basa.
All right.
You see?
So he's supportive like that?
Yeah, he's supportive to the extent yokti when I am joint continuate my life, aningaripa video call. I mean, with his whole family. Maningaripa video call. Varingatori mom joint.
The whole show.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. 498652. Actually 0242 498652 and 0242 498654. This is brought to us by NMB Bank. Get in touch and get to speak to Allanah. Remember, NMB Bank is in partnership with Mama Money Transfers, and we're making it easier for you to receive forex remittances from family and friends in South Africa in US dollar cash. And you can pick it up from all NMB branches, including the NMB MTA and DSTV Center, which is corner 1st Street and Kwame Nkrumah Avenue. So the opening times are from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 11:30 in the morning. And for the NMB MTA Center, the opening times on Saturdays are 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and even on holidays. So let's go on to the line, and you can also hit us up on the WhatsApp number. Send in your voice notes, but please keep them clean. This is a family listening station. Send us your voice notes and we'll play them for Allanah, or send us your questions and then we will get to ask them right here on the show. Shout out to the comment section. The comment section is on a crazy tip today. Just say hi to the comment section. Say hi to the comment section.
Hi, how are you?
They are live on Facebook with us.
Okay.
Power FM, hello. Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Alright, mukoma ndokumbura kuti mudzikise volume yeradio kana kuti kubvisa phone paspeaker because pane kaeko kari kuitika.
Yeah, ndabvisa.
Alright, taurai naAllanah.
Allanah.
Hi, zviri sei?
Nah, kuri sei muziki ngoma.
I'm right.
Alright, taurai namukoma wangu ngakutara ne.
Ngavauye, mukoma uyai, nguva dzakupera.
Hello, Dave, zviri sei?
Aiwa, hada kungoti zvako unotinakiza.
Thank you very much.
Mufaro kuti mufaro kana mai.
Aiwa, thank you.
Mumhari is a vibe, girl. Did you expect it to be so popular?
No. Do you know, like, they can do sometimes don't my views but then in the streets it's like Mufaro everywhere.
Yes. Sadaro.
You see?
We love that song. Power FM, hello.
Hello, Chamvary.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm referring my book.
All right, please speak up, sis, and get to speak to Allanah. Go ahead and talk to her.
Allanah,
Hello, hi.
how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Pick it up, girl.
Thank you very much.
I love your song, the one that you sang for Jinimbi.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. Guys, don't y'all want to know something? Comment section, who's the lucky guy?
It's private.
Dewango. I will not mukoma
na tiny.
Mukoma na
most of them are tiny because I'm gonna night tiny. Because I'm not tiny in my streets. No gonna phones.
Power FM, hello.
Hello, Chamvary, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
It's not Gwasira, but DRC, but you tungu.
It's not. Staurana Allanah.
Allanah, Dave.
Dave, what do you say?
Bolato in a shaman.
Thanks.
No, Zaka song cake to Fara. Enda kure nako kasumi kako.
Kaka ipe kasong guy.
Ayo ka number shamwa.
Thank you very much.
Doka downozia. Musokutanga panakatanga ukanzwa ndakaswera ndichikaimba the whole day.
Thank you.
Kari kuseri.
Thanks very much.
Keep up the fire.
I will.
Yeah, kusimbisa no. Please turn down the volume of your radio when you call in. Tine Kuzaka Kundanga, all the way in Las Vegas. Yeah, Auntie, who writes your songs for you? Ngata Danzibana Delroy.
Not to say.
Doze. Na doze. All right. Ndo anomuimbira saka anomunyorera saka tinega na odo imba kandono ngatu bateo. Power FM, hello. Hello. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Charmaine from Budiriro.
Charmaine, ndokumbura udzikise volume radio ka. Unanzani?
Ndinonzi Charmaine.
Wataura ndo Charmaine, right? Charmaine taura na Allanah.
Yes, kani Allanah.
Yes, Charmaine, uri right here.
Andribo. Music yako ndinoifarira singaiche.
Thank you, Watako.
Especially fadza mutengi wedoro akanonakiswa singaiche.
Thank you.
Alright,
All right.
Do you know what's awkward? I do a kids program, Inspire Kids, guy, and these kids are 12 years and under. And you know, we're always trying to encourage kids, and then the kids call in and they're like, Chamvary, did it and I'm like, yo, it's a hit song, but hey, how do you feel when you hear kids singing that song, though?
You know that song 8. Trust me.
But they don't know really what they're saying.
Yeah. How do I feel? Dofara? Because kona song yako yembwa nevana vadiki. Zvinofadza wapinda. And then at some point unotoseka wokuti but vana vari kunyatsoziva here zvavari kuimba kuti zvinoreve.
All right, before we go, I want to say shout out to Maitanaga musandiseke kana zvinowanikwa inonzi I blank mind pfungwa dzinombovharika. All right, also want to say shout out to Marlon Shenjere and ask her kuti album riri kuita rini ko we need an album.
We will work on it. I promise I will deliver.
Oh, hasachako. Maplans asati hapo.
Kuna maplans album.
Titungochimanya the way we are doing.
Titungochimanya and ndikunyepera vanhu.
All right. Danny Dembe Tembe says keep going girl child iwe unogonesa.
Thank you, Danny. Big up to yourself.
Yeah, Danny Demetembe. He's always locked on Center Stage.
Yeah, he's my friend on Facebook.
Papa Lodza, you are there in the comment section. We also see you too. Phil Noxie, big shout out to you. Sayans, keep the fire burning. Mzaya. Pardon Manunga says, big up yourself. Another favorite female artist of mine. So he's feeling the vibes.
Thank you.
Big shout out to Tafadzwa Rusike Gondo, Uncle Munumtapa. He's also locked on.
Okay. Uncle Alpha.
Before we go, what are your last words to the fans, to the listeners, to the haters, those that don't really know how they feel about you, those that don't know what to need? What do you have to say to them? Last words.
Right.
Okay, on a more positive note.
Thank you for listening to Allanah. Thank you for liking my pages. Thank you for following me on Instagram. And thank you for supporting. Your support means a lot. Even thank you for talking about me. My fans. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
All right, and we wish you all the best, Allanah. We can't wait to hear from you when the album is out. Hopefully one day. Social media pages, real quickly.
Allanah ZW on Instagram, Allanah ZW on Facebook.
And so even Pamchato, my wedding pictures.
Wait for my role.
All right.
Now.
Bridal
or maybe moma streets or even wait for me in the post.
All right, is it Papa Loza?
Papa Loza is my father.
All right, there we go. We'll do this again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Chamvary. This has been Center Stage with Chamvary.